So today is Friday, and it is the last day of the Relive Health Convention. So, wow, my glasses just fogged up. It is a fucking hot one and humid one in Florida today. I'm taking these things just right off. So we're heading over there right now, but I just got the 458 Speciale back, and it's time to do the review. So I didn't really love the way the car looked when I got it from factory because the wheels were just ugly as sin. And I sent it off to my boy Omar at Velos, and he did an absolutely, I haven't even seen it yet. So I'm literally walking in the garage right now for the first time to see it. I'm going to pull it out and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. But holy shit. God damn. Woo! So I am actually batting a fucking 1,000 this morning. So I'm kind of already late for this event. I wouldn't say I'm actually that late. I'm supposed to be there like pretty soon. But one of two things has happened. Number one is I have no gas in this car. So Omar, thank you so much for leaving me on empty, my dude. And number two, actually, going back to number one, if I do run out of gas, this would not be the first time that I ran out of gas in a Ferrari. The day I got my F8 delivered, thank you, Chad Cunningham, it was also delivered with no gas. And I went to drive it to the gas station to get gas, and fuck me, I ran out of gas. And I literally was made fun of by so many people on the side of the road that, yeah, I'll never ever forget it. It's actually probably traumatized me. I remember people were pulling over like, oh, daddy let you drive his car. Do you not remember how to, I don't know, all the dumb shit they were saying to me, but it was pretty brutal, honestly. And then also, my license plate is missing. So either the license plate literally fell off or it got stolen. So now I'm driving with no license plate. So I am on the way to get gas, and then after I get gas, I am going to run to the DMV and grab a license plate, and then I'm gonna go to the event. So yeah, that's my morning. Okay, to the important stuff. Sorry, it's loud. So I was in the market to get a car. I wanted to get rid of all of my cars that I didn't think were going to appreciate over time, so I went like full Ferrari, full Porsche, and I sold my blue SV, and I reached out to Chad and I was like, hey, I want a 458 Speciale and I want a 430 Scuderia, and I recently just got the 360 Challenger Stradale after that. But the goal was to get those cars because I saw some like really I guess you would call them like seasoned car collectors starting to pick those cars up. So I was like, damn, why is everyone buying like the 430 and the 458 Speciale? And at the time when I started looking at the 458 Speciale, they were like maybe like 350, maybe a little bit more than 350. So I'm slowly watching these cars go up and up and up in value so fast. And by the time I ended up pulling the trigger on the car, I think I paid $535, I think it was like $535 maybe for it. And at the time I was like, fuck, I hope I didn't make the wrong decision. Like, I hope I didn't miss the, like the mark on it. But either way, if you guys don't know, the 458 Speciale is probably, arguably, Ferrari's best sounding car, besides the 812. Besides the 812, sorry. The 812 is my favorite car that Ferrari makes. And I love that car. But that being said, the goal was to get the last naturally aspirated V8 that Ferrari made, which is the 458. Now, I didn't want the normal 458 because those don't really hold value by any means. They don't really lose value, but they're not appreciating. So I decided that the Speciale was the way to go. It's the rarer version of the 458, the race car version of that car, per se. And I'm so happy with the car. It's so fun to drive. It sounds absolutely insane. I do have an exhaust on this one, but it sounds incredible. I'm so happy with the way it sounds. And then obviously the color scheme, right? So when you look at these cars, the most important things you need to make sure of is, number one, the AC's on so I don't start sweating. No, number one is, a lot of people, when it comes to this car, will really, really pay attention to the painted stripes and making sure that they have painted stripes. For true Ferrari collectors, front lift, painted stripes, on owner traditionally is very important. Low mileage obviously is very important. So those are the things that I tend to look for when I'm obviously buying one. And this car had all of it. So it had less than 5,000 miles, painted stripes from the factory, you know, no accidents obviously, just very, very well taken care of car. No sticky buttons, nothing. The car is literally flawless. And I'll do a little video after. But bought the car, got delivered, hated the wheels. Absolutely fucking hated the wheels on the car. It sat really funky, looked really weird, so I didn't really drive it. And then I drove it once to the warehouse, where I think is where my license plate got stolen. But I hit up my guys over at Velos. I hit up Omar, Kyle Fletcher, K Fletch on Instagram was the one who put me in touch with them. And I was like, I want something absolutely insane for this car. Like, I want it to be something that just turns heads, unique, not everyone else does it. So I ended up going with like an F40, F50 style wheel. And holy fuck, does it look so good. I just pulled it out of the garage, so I'm sure you guys saw that. The best part is, recently, I don't know if you guys have followed the 458 Speciale market or just the Ferrari market in general, but all of those cars that I just bought. So again, I have the 360 Challenger Stradale, I have the 430 Scuderia, I have the 458 Speciale, I have the 488 Pista, and I have the 812. The 458 Speciale, I told you guys I paid $535 for it. They are selling at auction right now for $900 grand. $900,000 3.5 to 4 months after I bought this car. So I made a profit of $400 grand on an initial investment of $535,000 in 3.5 months. That shit is insane. So, that being said, I think when you look at people who have collections and do things a certain way, there's a method to the madness. Now, I would not recommend everyone go out and buy a 458 Speciale today. I think that bubble may be kind of gone, or it may be obviously not going to rise as fast as it did for me. But I saw a sign, I saw some people buying them that traditionally probably wouldn't buy those things, and I was like, why the fuck, what is going on? And I was like, you know what, I'm going to take a gamble. My CFO at the time probably thought I was fucking crazy, because I literally bought 3 cars in the matter of like 72 hours. So I'm like, why are the money here? Why are the money here? Why are the money here? And I know him, and he's like, probably, what the fuck is this kid doing? But hey, it worked out for me, right? And that's what I can say about the situation. But I'm going to do some videos of the car, walk around the car, show you guys why I love this car so much and what's so special about it next. And I'm about to pull into the gas station. So, one, I made it to the gas station, boys and girls. So after this is to the DMV to get a license plate and then off to work. But, okay, cool. See you in a second. We made it, boys. Made it to the DMV. See if I can get out of here within an hour. That would be ideal. That's amazing. If you've been to the DMV and you get out of there in 20 minutes, doesn't happen often. Let's look at this thing. Oh my Lord. Look at this. It is literally perfect. Like, look at the stance, the wheel, insanity. Do a little walk around. You guys won't see a license plate because I just got a new one and it's in my hand. That's like my favorite angle of the car. Right there. Like, that looks nutty to me. Insane. All right, let's hear what she sounds like. Got some gappage in between us and the cars in front of us. Got to turn this music off. Gonna open the windows. We're gonna really hear this bitch go. Again, I'm in Mexico, so little guy down. Yes, ready? Here we go. People buy this car. Holy shit. Sounds so good. It's the first time I actually got on it since I bought it, so it's very loud, even with the windows up. That's the exhaust though. This isn't the factory exhaust, so I wouldn't recommend keeping the factory exhaust. I think this exhaust sounds really good. I don't even know which one I ended up getting. I forget. I gotta look at the paperwork. But all in all, guys, like if I look at all the cars, and I'm gonna do reviews on all of them, right? But I would say that this is a really fun car to drive. It's obviously not the fastest car, right? It's not a V12, it's not twin turbo, but what it is it just sounds amazing, super raw, which you don't really get anymore. Like I love driving my Pista because my Pista is fast, not super fast, but it gets on it, but it doesn't sound like this. Like, it doesn't have this fucking like gurgly, just like aggressive sound. My review of the 450 Speciale is, if I had to rank the cars from like my favorite to my least favorite, I would say the 812 is still my absolute favorite car. I'm gonna shift up so you guys can hear me. The 812 is my favorite sounding vehicle. I love driving it. It drives so good. And then from there, I would say, believe it or not, it's this, then it's the F430, then it's the Pista, and then it's the 360 CS. But I haven't driven the 360 CS but one time, so that could definitely change based off of me driving it more and just getting a feel for the car. It's definitely the most raw car I have. And I also haven't put an exhaust on the 360 CS or the 430 Scud yet, and I don't have wheels on the 430 Scud. If you would have asked me about this car's placing before I put the wheels on it, it would probably be in last because it was so ugly, but probably visibly one of the, if not the best looking car I have now in the collection. So that's my rating of the 450 Speciale. Inside is very basic. I take the rugs out of all these cars the second I get them because they don't sit right in them anyways, and I think like the bullet floor kind of looks cool, so kind of give you a little show of that, and then that's pretty much it. So appreciate you guys. Thanks for tuning into the old video, and yeah, that's it.